This is video number 2 for multiply a decimal by a whole number. And I'm going to show you a shortcut here, but the shortcut will only really make sense if you can visualize what this would look like with the manipulatives, especially when we get into hundredths and thousandths. So the steps are estimate or draw, and that you can do estimation with manipulatives or by drawing or using a benchmark. Then we calculate and then we put the decimal. So for this example, I'm going to use a benchmark. For this one, I will do a drawing. And for this one, I'm just going to use the straight shortcut. Okay, 35 hundredths times 6. I'm going to use my benchmark of half. 35 is kind of close to 5/10. So my estimate is 5/10 times 6, or 6 groups of a half. So for every 2 halves, you have 1. So 6 groups of half would equal 3. So my estimate is 3. So I've done this. Now I calculate it. 5 times 6 is 30. Put the 3 up here. 3 times 6 is 18. Add the 3, 21. So now I've got these digits, but where does the decimal go? Well, my estimate tells me it should be close to 3. So my decimal will go right after this 2. And my answer is 2 wholes and 1/10. You can also write it without the 0 like that. Okay. With this example, I'm going to do a quick little sketch using my legend here. So I have 5 groups of 32 thousandths. First, I will do one group of 32 thousandths. That is 3 hundredths, 3 of these and 2 of these. 3 hundredths, 2 thousandths. So 3 hundredths, 2 thousandths, and I need to do 5 groups of those. So this is 5 groups of 32 thousandths. And this helps visually, like when you have your answer here, this will help you figure out where you should put the decimal. And if you want, you can even group this and figure it out that way. I'll do that really quickly. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 thousandths equals 100th, so I can just cross those out and substitute it with 100th. And then I can regroup the hundredths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hundredths equals a tenth. So my answer is 1/10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hundredths. I'm glad I have this legend down here. Now the shortcut way to do it is you multiply. So 2 times 5 is 10. 3 times 5 is 15 plus 1 is 16. 0 times 5 is 0 plus 1. So this is reassuring. I have the same digits, 1, 6, 0. This has an imaginary 0 on the end too. And this is the shortcut way of doing it. If I was doing 32 times 5, my answer would be 160. So I have if it was 32 times 5, I would have a decimal here. But I go back 3 spaces to make it 32 thousandths. 1, 2, 3. So that means I have to go back that many spaces in my answer too. 1, 2, 3. So that's another way of doing it. For this example, I'm just going to use the shortcut way. Multiplying. 1 times 6 is 6. 9 times 6 is 54. 0 times 6 is 0, plus 5 is 5. So I have 91 thousandths times 6. I have to figure out where to put my decimal. If it was 91 times 6, my decimal would be here, and it would be 546, which makes sense. But I have to move my decimal back 1, 2, 3 places. 1, 2, 3. So my answer is 546 thousandths. So what you're doing is you're saying if this was whole numbers, my decimal would be here, but I have to move back this many decimal places, so in my answer I move back the same number of decimal places.